Welcome to Vintage Coin-Op Restorations and one of our latest projects that we're finishing up for the Bellotta collection. Here we have Burgermeister Beer. It's called Saucer Display. Burgie, obviously the guy inside the spaceship, is absolutely incredible. It was designed in 1960 by Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley was an incredible display designer and most famous for his dozens of Hamm's animated beer signs. So it is said to be at one time, maybe Hamm's might have purchased Burgermeister Beer, and that's how Paul Stanley got on this. If you follow the American Pickers, there was one that somebody found in a garage, and Mike Wolf had to have it. And we found a little history about it, that there's probably only 10 of these that were ever made. And Mike just had to have it, and he paid somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think, $5,700 for it. I'm not even sure if that one was actually working on the TV show. But one thing you will notice if you follow that show or look for that particular episode is the display they had did not have a base. The Burgie base is another piece of advertising that they have here. And it's kind of essential to the whole piece to make it complete, because if you didn't have that bottom, the spaceship itself would be very unstable. That base is a motor, houses the motor, and is a giant counterweight for this large beer display. Something like this would not be on a floor. You want this up in the air. You want it not too high so you can see Burgie inside there, and you want to be able to see the advertising underneath. And we'll take a quick look at that right now. Underneath it, it says Burgie. And over here it says, I think Burgie also, but it says, don't forget Burgie. And another neat effect of this thing, when I plug it in, we'll see something that kind of, I was wondering why this machine didn't have it. And then once we got it working, we found out that that little piece of advertising is on the inside, and you'll know what I mean when I plug it in. When they made these in the 1960s, they made it with what was big, and at that time, fluorescent light bulbs were, it was the next up. You had the incandescent light bulb. Now everybody wanted, fluorescent light bulbs. So inside here were two ring fluorescent light bulbs, and we plugged it in there and nothing worked. As soon as we touched it, we realized that not only was it, the wires were bare and crunchy, but the transformer inside there didn't work, and it was just like a major fire hazard. In fact, I was really surprised that this thing never burnt up, because the wires and transformer was already cooked, and it was just a matter of time that this thing just might have been off to the garbage can from catching on fire. But we completely changed all the wiring and electrical housing. We found the correct round light bulbs, I guess because of basically now everybody with those LED, I guess they're lights for people who do cam shows and stuff. And we were able to make it work with two fluorescent tube, circle tube lights in here. And let's plug it in. And here you go. So here we have that kind of an orange, dark to light fade that you don't see that until you get it working. So I was kind of excited to see that when we plugged it all in. Don't forget Burgie. What an incredible piece. If you have one of these for sale, or you need one restored, please give us a call. We're located in Chicago, Illinois. Our phone number is area code 630-624-7466. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can see all the new machines and advertising items coming to the warehouse. Thanks for watching.